What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Chezzy,
and we're back with another video.
As you can see in the title, we're going to be putting my SRT-6 Crossfire up against my NA Chrysler Crossfire
and see how both of them compare against each other.
See how big of a difference it is coming from just the NA motor to the SRT-6. And that way,
if anybody that has the NA Crossfire that's looking to get the SRT-6, this video will give you an idea of, how big of a jump in power, how big of a difference it is like in a race. Also,
if you have an NA and you're thinking about, if you got a bone stock NA and you're thinking about like doing bolt-ons, we're going to see if the bolt-ons will even help the car keep up a little better at all, or what is it just
completely pointless and it's just a waste of money
if you want to try to make the NA faster to be able to compete with the SRT-6. Stay tuned,
and we're gonna get some races in and you guys will see the difference between these two.
So for the NA Crossfire, let's jump into what's done to the car. So as you can see, right off the bat, we have the knees wing single cold air intake, and right off the bat you can see we have some upgraded performance coil packs. The car does have the SRT-6 throttle body, or the the M113 V8 throttle body, which is the 74mm throttle body. And this car does have an upgraded ECU tune, and it's tuned by the MSS. So this car should be estimated to make anywhere from like 250, 260 horsepower to the crank. Probably like 210, 215 to the wheels maybe. And the torque should be, I'll say anywhere from 260 to 280 as well. Now, this car is completely like
gutted. I went to the full extreme to like try to get a better power to weight ratio. So
I took just about everything I can take out the car, so the car can be as light as possible. So we don't have no carpet, none of this back wall carpet, no center console, no passenger seat, no headliner, no dash. We still have the radio, we still have the AC, and all that stuff still works. Jumping back into the trunk, all the trim in the trunk is gone. I just have some miscellaneous things in here, but it's not really like heavy. The cover for the gas tank is gone. This, I think, aluminum or steel, whatever it was, that whole piece is gone. So the car is
a lot lighter than a bone stock. We also have, it's a lot lighter than the bone stock Chrysler Crossfire NA.
And we also took off the door panels, as you can see on both sides, off. And the rear sub. So everything just about you can take off, I took off. So this car,
bone stock, these cars with the 5-speed automatic, which this car is equipped with that, they make, I think they weigh just over 3,000 pounds, like 3,060 pounds. So if I had to estimate, this car should really be around 2,700 if you're running on a like low tank, which this car is going to be on like a quarter tank of gas. So this car does have the weight advantage
over the SRT-6. Okay, switching over to the SRT-6, things that modifications that's done to this car. As you can see, we went ahead and well, it already came with this, but the same single cold air intake from these wings on this car. And this car it also has a bigger cone filter than the factory size. Same with this car, they both have upgraded cone filters that's a little bigger than the ones that these wings sends you. And this car does have an aftermarket exhaust. I forgot to say that about the red car, the NA, that does have an aftermarket exhaust as well. So both cars have their secondary cats deleted. This car comes with a resonator, and that resonator is deleted and is replaced with the Mega Racing exhaust. If you can kind of see, I don't know if that works or not, but this car does have the Mega Racing exhaust. Since I forgot to go over this car, I'll just run back over here real quick. So this car Those secondary cats, they both still have primary cats, but this car has, instead of the regular muffler back here, I just took it off and I put a little, I believe it's a 12-inch cherry bomb glass pack on here. That's the exhaust setup for both cars. So this car is estimated to make right around 370 horsepower. Torque,
I'm not really too familiar or sure what. I think, yeah, the torque is, it's about it's right around 370 as well. But this car is
a little heavier, but it makes a lot more power than this car. This car should weigh right around 3,100 pounds.
I know stock they weigh like 3,200 pounds, but this car does have a lighter exhaust, and it does have aftermarket TSW rims, and these are a bit lighter than the OEM rims that come with this car. So that should put this car right around 3,100, 3,000 to 3,100 pounds, right around there. And everything is still in this car. It still have the seats, nothing is removed, and it does have more junk in the trunk. This bag is pretty heavy, but it doesn't matter. This car makes well over 100 more horsepower and torque than the red car, so
the weight in this car will not make a difference at all. Pretty good, bro. Off the 20 roll, I hung in there really good. Not bad. I lost traction a little bit, but I hung in there. Good job. Good job. Can't hang on a 40. All right, boom. Just like that, we back. So we got some good runs in. You know, this car did a lot better than I thought it would do versus this car. Of course, this car is the superior. It's going to always
come out on top no matter what. That's just how it is.
But if you do want to do bolt-ons and a tune for your NA to make it a little quicker, you know, at least you know you can somewhat hang with an SRT-6.
Only simply because this car
cannot hook, and once you get traction, it's over with. It's gone. But this car right here got a lot better, a much better chance of hooking because it makes a lot less torque and power.
But we got some good runs. Got a 20 roll, a 40, and we got 2 digs. And yeah, I'm really surprised that this car kept up as long as it did. But of course, top end, this car is going to pull away. This car don't really shine down low. I mean, it does shine down low, but this car is like more for up top, to whereas this car does better down low and it kind of falls off up top because it's NA, and this car would do better up top because it's supercharged, it's boosted. So that's going to be a wrap for this video. I'm trying to get some more
runs in with each car. You know, this car makes around like, it's in that 200 horsepower range, and this car is closer to the 400 horsepower range. So I'm trying to find different cars to race against. So if I find a car that's closer to this power range, I'll pull this car. If I find a car that's closer to this power range, I'll pull this car out. I got both Crossfires, so that's a plus. So hopefully I can bring more content, more races to the channel, because not everybody want to race this car when I tell them how fast it is or how much power it makes. But more people is more interested in this car because this car can compete with more cars that's higher horsepower because it's much lighter. Whereas this car can compete. It's the same thing. This car can compete with cars with more horsepower because it's a lot louder.
But that's enough of that. If you guys like the video, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below. And you know,
who you think was going to win, and if you think it was a good race, was it really worth doing the upgrade for the throttle body, again the secondary cold air intake? I'm sorry, the single cold air intake, and doing the secondary cat delete and MSS tune. Do you think it was worth it on this car, or do you think I should just left this car alone? Because this car is basically completely stock. Even though it has a cold air intake and exhaust, it's still not tuned for the intake and for the exhaust for it to run at its optimum potential.
If you guys have any questions, you can check me out on DM me on Instagram. Check me out on Instagram at baby SRT-6. It's spelled BBY-SRT-6. Drop me a follow. Just check me out. Show some support. It's your boy Tezzy, and I'll catch you guys in another video.